Hello and welcome to another session on SAT Math. These are medium difficulty questions for quadratic or exponential functions. Let's start solving. The first one says either I need to look for solutions. Now I know I can do this directly on my calculator, or I can break up this middle term into 6x minus x because I want a minus 6 by multiplying a and c together. So 2x x plus 3 minus 1x plus 3 equals to 0. So x plus 3 and 2x minus 1 equals to 0. X equals to minus 3 and x equals to half. Those should be the correct answers. Okay, the exponential function passes through this. What is the value of a and b? So I am given two coordinates. When x is 0, y is 6. So a, b power 0. Anything power 0 is 1, so a is equals to 6. So I have the function 6b power x now. It's 24 when x equals to 2. So 4 equals to b square, and b should equal then square root of 4. Okay, I'm just going to take the positive square root because I see in the answer options b cannot be a negative number. So a is 6 and b is 2. Okay, so this is the third question. It says the graph of a quadratic function has the vertex 3, 12. So its turning point is 3, 12 and passes through the point 2, 6. What is the equation in vertex form? Vertex form or the completed square form is the same form. The answer option A. Now this form tells me the turning points of the function. From here I can see that the x coordinate of the turning point, the bracket has minus 3, so the x coordinate is 3, and whatever is outside is the y coordinate. So the first answer option has a turning point of 3, 12. The second one has at 2, 12. This third one has at 2, minus 4 and 3, 4. So only the first one has the right turning point if I see that, and that should be the correct answer, regardless of if two of the numbers had two of the answer options had the same turning points. What I would have done is um, I would have plugged in 2 6 to see which one balances the equation. Okay, so that's it. Question number 4 says a rectangular field has an area of 2400 square meters if the length of the field is 10 meters, more than twice the width. Okay, so 2400 if the length of the field is 10 meters, more than twice the width. So let's call the width x. So that should be 2x plus 10. Find the length and width of the field. So x into 2x plus 10 should equal 2400. Get 2x square plus 10x minus 2400 equals to 0. Now instead of trying to figure out what I need to uh, apply in terms of the factorization process or something else, I'm just going to put this on my calculator and see if I get answers for x. Okay, 10 meters more than twice the width. Have I taken a wrong number here? Let me check. Okay, minus 2400. Okay, format is decimal. So x is coming out as 32.2, or the other number that x is minus 37.2. So that doesn't float my boat. I'm just going to take 32.2. The length is 32.23. Okay, I can verify 32.23 plus 10. That gives me 74.46. That should be the correct answer. Okay, you could have also sort of just multiplied and seen Which one gives you 2400? I think that would have made the question shorter, but you may have gotten multiple answers out of that. Okay, the population of a bacteria in culture is modeled by the function 2 power t, which means that the function that the bacteria is doubling every time period that passes, which is the number of hours. So every hour it becomes twice 2 power 1, 2 power 2, and so on. Which of the following statements is true about the population culture? The population is increasing at a constant rate. No, these are exponential functions. They cannot increase at a constant rate. They grow at an exponential rate. Okay, yes, an exponential is either an increasing rate or a decreasing rate when you have an integer like 2, 3, 4, 5, or 2.5 or 2.6 and so on. If you have something less than 1, 0.5, 0.7, 0.8, then it's increasing at a decreasing rate. But right now it's increasing at increasing at an increasing rate. That should be the correct answer. I think we'll have some more medium difficulty questions. Let's look at these. It says a quadratic function ax squared plus bx plus c passes through the points this. What is the value of a plus b plus c? Okay, so let's first pick out the easiest point that can work here. What is the easiest point that can work here? It's 0, 5. So I plug in 0, 0. So c comes out as 5. So my function is now ax squared plus bx plus 5. Okay, then if I take the first point 8 minus 1 squared plus b times minus 1 plus 5, I've ended up with a simultaneous equation. I'll take another point and see if that helps. That's minus 3, 4a plus 2b plus 5. 4a plus 2b equals to minus 8. 2a plus b equals to minus 4. 3 equals to a minus b, and 2a plus b equals to minus 4. I've just taken 2 common there and sort of subtracted that directly. Let's try to eliminate and see what we get. A is minus 1/3, and then what should be equal? Minus 10 over 3. Minus 1 over 3 minus 10 over 3 plus 5. So minus 11 over 3 plus 5. Minus 11 plus 15 over 3. I could have done all of this on a calculator. I'm just doing this manually because I just was doing it. So 4 over 3. Okay, a longer question that's time consuming. Let's see, a city's population is modeled by, question number 2 says, a city's population is modeled by the equation exponential function, and where t represents the years since the year 2020. What will be the population of the city nearest to the whole number in the given year 2030? Okay, so there's some I don't know why they're giving you that given part. Let's see. So if you are in 2020, I'm asking you for 10 years later. Power 10. I think that should be easy then. 1.2800 into 5,000 gives me 6,400. Okay, that was an exponential function. A ball is thrown vertically upwards with an initial velocity of 40 meters per second. Okay, the height of the ball above the ground after t seconds is given by the equation this. Find the maximum height of the ball, find the maximum height the ball reaches. So I'm asking you to find the maximum height, which means that I'm asking you, if I were to sketch this, this would become a sad-face quadratic curve, and I'm asking you to find this height. So I'm asking you to find the y coordinate here. How do you calculate the turning points? You can either use the formula or you can use your calculator. My calculator gives me the turning point directly, so I'm just going to do that. x squared has minus 5 as the coefficient, x has 40, and the constant is missing, so 0. So my turning point turns out to be 4, and height comes out as 80. Question number 4, it says a rectangular garden has a perimeter of 54. The length of the garden is 3 more than twice its width. What is the area of the garden? So this time I have the perimeter, which is 2L plus W. 2x plus 2x plus 3. So 3x plus 3 equals to 27. 3x equals to 24. X equals to 6. So I have this is 6 and this is 15. 6 into 15 gives me. I'm just checking if I've done everything right. The length of the garden is 3 more than twice its width. Okay, what is the area of the garden? Let's check. X is not 6, it's 8. It's 19. So 8 into 19. 8 into 19. 160 and 152. That should be the correct answer. Okay, then it says, well, what values of the equation has real roots? Okay, so these are about quadratics and roots. Nature of roots basically. So a quadratic equation can have real and distinct roots. It can have um, equal roots, or it can have no distinct roots. What do I mean by real? When it says real, it's greater than or equals to 0. Okay, since none of the answer options has that, I'm just going to stick with greater than 0 and say that it has real roots. Okay, b is minus k, a is 2, and c is 3. Okay, if you don't know this concept, you would probably be better off watching the quadratic videos uh, as lectures and then coming back to this. Okay, 4, 3, 12, 12 to 24. Okay, is greater than 0. Okay, now my calculator can also help me solve quadratic inequalities. So I'm going to do that as well. I have a quadratic inequality and I have something greater than 0. So k squared, there's no middle term, minus 24. So x is less than minus 2 over 6. That seems like this answer option. So I'm going to go with that. And that should be the correct answer. Okay, that's it. Off for the medium level questions. I'll see you back with some more difficult questions in the next video. Thank you for watching.